Hi everyone, I'm back with another Q&A. I've had quite a few new questions come through specifically about our new treatment, the BIOREPEEL, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is, what is a BIOREPEEL and how often should I be having one? So the BIOREPEEL is a new treatment that we have been offering at OLIISKIN. It is a peel that combines 35% TCA and then your other amino acids and antioxidants. So TCA is a useful ingredient that limits sun damage, scarring, post-inflammatory pigmentation, and then obviously limits your signs of aging as well. So the BIOREPEEL uses a formulation that actually bypasses your epidermis, so that top layer of skin. It goes into your dermal layer and starts working from within, which is why there is very minimal downtime to this treatment, unlike your traditional peels where you might be peeling for a longer period of time. Personally for me, I did one on myself just yesterday, and as you can see, I'm not really peeling like a snake, which I think is why it is so popular. Now, in terms of how often you should be having this treatment, if we are treating a larger scale skin concern, we would usually opt for the treatment to be performed every 7 to 12 days. But obviously everyone's skin is going to be different, which is why we always recommend you pop in for a consultation beforehand. All right, so the next question is, what is a retinol and why am I seeing it everywhere? So I think there's a little bit of confusion around retinol, retinoids, vitamin A. Essentially, retinol is a derivative of vitamin A, so I think that's why there's a lot of confusion around the multiple terms. But basically, retinol is designed to speed up and encourage cell turnover through the skin. In turn, it's going to promote some new collagen through the skin also. So over time, retinol use will start to change the structure of the skin. So if you are someone who is suffering from acne scarring or hyperpigmentation, maybe you want to limit the signs of aging or just improve the overall complexion and texture of the skin, then I'd definitely be recommending introducing some retinol into your routine. Now, the introduction of a retinol into your home care routine should be something that is well thought out. You should definitely speak to your skin therapist or a professional about introducing it into your routine before you jump in and pop that in. There's a lot of information online about retinols, retinoids, vitamin A, especially on things like Instagram and TikTok. It is extremely easy to take advice from these platforms. I'm definitely guilty of doing that myself. Once you get into that trap, it is a little bit hard to get out of. And retinol misuse can be quite damaging to the skin. So I think as long as you're speaking about it with your therapist, then you should be good to go. So the next question is, how does RF skin tightening work? So RF skin tightening stands for radio frequency. That's it, just radio frequency. So RF stands for radio frequency skin tightening. It is a non-invasive procedure to essentially stimulate new collagen through the skin. This is done by emitting heat into that dermal layer. Obviously, when we're stimulating new collagen through the skin, we are improving signs of aging, so things like fine lines and wrinkles. As this is a non-invasive procedure as well, there is no downtime, so this is why it is a super popular treatment. All right, so the last question is, are there any foods, drinks, or diets that have a positive or negative effect on your skin? So I am definitely not a dietitian, so I don't want to sit here and tell you what you should or shouldn't be eating. However, I can speak personally and even on behalf of my partner. I find when we are eating a diet that is a little more rich in antioxidants, so your leafy greens, really anything colorful, your fruits, your vegetables, your meats, so your protein, I find that my skin, and I know his skin, responds really well to that. So we'll feel super nourished, nice and radiant and really glowy. However, when we slip a little bit on the diet and we do find ourselves maybe reaching for takeaway, fast food or processed foods, it definitely takes a toll on the skin. It becomes a little bit more congested and hard to maintain. I also know from my clients that during times like Easter or Christmas, they might find themselves eating a little more sugar, which doesn't really respond well to their skin. So I think it's all about knowing what works for you. So if you are someone who is a little more conscious about what they are putting into their body, I definitely recommend a supplement. So something like an EFA, so your essential fatty acids, will really help to promote that skin barrier health. All right, so that is all the questions I have for today. I hope you guys found that information useful. As always, on our Instagram, we will have a question box pop up where you can ask some questions for our next episode. Bye.